Welcome to Pulse Wars, the ultimate crypto-based fantasy league game on Pulsechain. Mint and collect unique NFTs, each equipped with their own fictional crypto portfolios. Strategize, trade, and compete in a thrilling fantasy league format to grow your portfolio and climb the leaderboard. Engage in weekly challenges, community events, and exciting giveaways. Win substantial prize pools and exclusive rewards. Pulse Wars offers continuous promotions, weekly coin analysis, and endless fun for all crypto enthusiasts. Join the battle, manage your portfolio, and aim for victory. Are you ready to dive into the pulse-pounding world of Pulse Wars?
Hello, crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. So, another crazy, interesting week on Pulsechain and in crypto in general. Are we getting the dismissal anytime soon? See a lot of people starting to speculate that the dismissal is coming. Yeah, market's heating up. We've got, what are we? Only a week past the inauguration. Feels like Trump has been in office for ages already. But yeah, hard to believe it's only just over 1 week. Only 8 days ago. And the amount of change happening in the States and in crypto is kind of insane. Hopefully we'll really start to see some of the gains. Obviously there was all the Trump coin madness last weekend. That died down really quick. And sort of normal, seems to be normal service is resuming. Everything threatened to pump a little bit, didn't it? You know, there was Ethereum started to make a little bit of a run. There was a little bit of promise, but nothing really quite took off. Yeah, Pulsechain itself had a few days going green, looked like it was going to keep going up, and then a little bit of a pullback the last couple of days. And then today we're back kind of in the green again. So yeah, rocky time, still a sideways action. Where is the bull run? Where is the illustrious, mysterious bull run that we've all been waiting for all this time? Fuck knows is the answer. But I'm having a good time in crypto. The Titanx community is down, but they're still buzzing. The Hex and Pulsechain community are firing up. Lots of gains to be made everywhere at the minute. And Pulse Wars is no different. The first payouts are going to be happening this weekend. So we've been running since the start of November, December, January, almost 3 months we've been running now. Nicely live, flawless game playing. A few little glitches here and there, but nothing major. Leaderboards looking hot. UFO. You know, we would take our little game as an indicator of what's going on in the market. UFO has been the best performing coin since November. There's actually nothing in the legacy market that's in the game. That's anything on Pulsechain. There is nothing that we have in the game, 20 different coins that's come even close to performing as well as UFO. And we'll dig into that when we start having a little bit of a look at the charts. So first of all, we will have a little look at a couple of the charts from Pulsechain, have a wee nosy about what's going on, and also maybe look at what people are saying on Twitter. What is the general feel out there and what's going on? So this is just the Pulsechain chart. We always kind of have a quick look. You know, this is where we launched our mint for the game. Down. And in fairness, we kind of launched here around this time. We've round tripped all the way back to where we are, and we're fighting just to get above. Obviously, the prize pool for the Pulse Wars game is in PLS. Part of me now obviously wishes that maybe we would have been a little bit more speculative and had a bag of coins for the prize pool, or maybe invested some of the prize pool in other coins that have really run against PLS. Because one of the things that's holding the game back and participation in the game is the lack of pumpage on Pulsechain itself. The actual Pulsechain coin is one that needs to make a bit of a run to fatten out and juicy up our reward pools. It just hasn't ran that much yet. However, We do have a few things sort of in the pipeline here. There's a few more opportunities. We're starting to build a few more things over on Pulsechain, ourselves. So there's going to be some ways some of these things can tie in and hopefully help out Pulse Wars along the way as well. So if you're in the game, we will have new things coming to it over the next few months. And the beauty about that is we have time. We still have time, a lot of time in the game. Excuse me. Yo, Sray is in the house. How's it going, Sray? Is that Inferno I see on Pulsechain pumping alley? Inferno on Pulsechain? I don't know. I'd love to see that. Is somebody bridge some over into Pulsechain? If there's a chart, get it, drop it in the chat and I'll have a look at it. But there is some real funky stuff going on. Or maybe you're looking down here. This is not on Pulsechain down in here. But PLS back to half sacrifice price. We've just been bobbing around here since frickin' September. You know, September time. What is this? DAA. I can't copy that, unfortunately. It doesn't let me copy that in the way this goes. Can't copy it. Is that the same? Is it the same contract address? Nope, it's not. What is it? What is it? You're getting me to look at some dodgy chart. Bear with me. I've got to check this out. If I start double talking here, ignore it. Let's see. Wonder can I bring up my own channel? Let's see what happens. I've never tried this before. Can I bring up my own channel? Oh! Let's see what happens. I've never tried this before. Can I bring up my own channel? Oh! Let's see what happens. I've never tried this before. Where is Shrey's comment? Oh! Let's see what happens. I've never tried this before. Where is Shrey's comment? Okay. Let's see what happens. Where is Shrey's comment? Okay. That's enough of that. All right, let's see what shit you're sending into the channel here. Oh shit! I was actually thinking about this, starting to cover. What is it? Inferno Rap PLS. What? Oh, what is this? Oh, Inferno. Sray. How many minutes ago did this launch? 110k liquidity. Nice. All right, so it's brand spanking new. Woo! It's the one with 110k liquidity. Bang! There, 110k liquidity. Nice liquidity. 172 bars. What on earth is it? Obviously, there's no links here or anything yet. It's only on 1, 2, 3. By the way, I have not fucking bought this. I know nothing about it at all. Legit Inferno. It's definitely nothing to do with Inferno over on Titan X ecosystem. 200 makers, 172 buyers, 67 sellers. There's big chunky buys going in. Let's go right to the bottom. Let's see. All right. Let's go right to the bottom and have a look. A lot of buys going in there. Who's these fuckers here? Bump. Oh, I forgot about that. Hate the way you can't do that. Curious, thought it was the Inferno team. No, not at all. But with 110k liquidity, not locked, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, you threw me off guard there. Nothing to do with the Inferno team. And I don't know anything about it. Is there any links for it on... or where the fuck did you find it? I was going to say, what heart of degeneracy did you find it? Or den of degeneracy? But the fact there's 104k liquidity isn't too bad. Was trending on Dex Tools. LOL. Okay. All right. Hold on to see. There was somebody in a Telegram group I was chatting to talking about launching something. Give me 2 seconds. They see if it's the same thing. Is it? No, it's not. Anyway. Oh, nice. There's a lot happening at the minute. Thought you guys was bringing Inferno to Pulsechain. Got me excited for a second. Yeah, there is plans. They're a little on the back foot at the minute, but there is plans for. Yeah, we've got our sleeves rolled up at the minute, building for Pulsechain. Put it that way. Base as well. A few things going on in the background. Nothing I can really talk about just yet. But yeah, motherfucker stole our name. There's only one Infernal Bull, but remember that. I wonder what this thing does, if it does anything. Interesting chart though already. I was fucking sideways for a long time. It's not pumping for something so new. Anyway, we're at Pulse. Still bobbing around the same shit level. Pulse X, exactly the same thing. Still bobbing around the same shit level. What have we got? Ord. Maybe in another month or two, we'll start looking at putting some new coins in the game. That was always a feature within the game that we were able to add in new coins. Lots of really cool coins on Pulsechain, making high after high after high. This one is Oran Interactive. It's been popping off. I didn't get into this thing until somewhere around here. And it's got a few things getting built on it. KORD is fairly new as well. Osiris, brand new thing launched on top of it. Osiris Reborn, not performing quite as well as its counterparts. But yeah, a lot of cool things happening on Pulsechain. Essay, or I don't know what this fucking, I don't know why I get into this fucking thing. You can't sell it. Dodgy motherfuckers bought this one, and yeah, you can't sell it. Look, I covered a lot of DJing shit here tonight, but this is kind of where it's at. We spent so much time building these wonderful, brilliant protocols, full on DeFi protocols, and spending months on artwork and beautiful websites and audits, and fuckers come along like this shit here, essay, and launch coins that you can't even sell, and have more liquidity than some of these fucking super duper DeFi projects. The wonderful wild world of crypto. And if you haven't got yourself a bag of evil Eric either, I suggest grabbing a bag of evil Eric. It's actually paired with Dragon X, and it's been performing fucking 10 times better than Dragon X. This is a piss take on Eric, the founder of Dragon X, founded by me. So you can see there we're up a 30x on Dragon X since we launched. Logan, again, another, well, yeah, Logan, take what you want from that. Wanted to go. A couple of people said no. But yes, it is all about PDAI. Let's actually have a look at UFO, because I mentioned that UFO is the best performing coin. Logan is the Blockhead token. Yeah, I actually followed Blockhead for on X a couple of days ago. So I might start talking a lot more about all this stuff that's going on Pulsechain. A lot of these more just while we're here. I've been spending more time DJing and digging around lately, so I'd like to start talking about more things like this that's going on. Because I'm starting to reach out and chat to a lot of these guys that I hadn't spoke to before. That's a UFO. So like I say, UFO. Where the fuck? Where's all my fucking charts going? Oh, UFO, best performing chain or coin in the game. So look, it's funny to look at this because we launched in November. Yeah, pretty much the 3rd of November, I think. So if you look at when the game launched, how well that's performed, pullback and right up now, breaking these all-time highs. Absolutely fucking epic. So people playing the game that have people playing the game that have yeah, that have UFO in their portfolios, or that have a maxi with UFO. There are 9 of them that are kind of taking the lead, absolutely soaring into the lead in the game. And so it could come down to, I hope not, but it could come down to something like that, taking a lot of the top places. Again, a little bit of alpha if you're watching and you have been playing. But yeah, look at that. Fucking absolutely beautiful. Yeah, 11x. I think in the game it's showing pretty much bang on a 10x in the game. So we look something like that. Kind of where we are right now. Keep an eye on Hot X Ali. Yes, yes, yes. I wonder if Hot X. I wonder if it comes up if you search that. I've seen this some funky logo, isn't it? Whatever. Hot X. It's certainly not it. $32 market cap. No, it's not. I can't be asked pulling that up either, Shrey. We'll get a look at that next week after I buy some. I think I get it as in reflections. I think I get it in reflections for something that I'm holding. Yeah, that's it. Hot X. Yeah. Definitely do get that in reflections for something else. All right. So let's yeah, B Roots is posting here. Go Pump Me is now live on Pulsechain. Yeah, shit's really heating up, isn't it? Everywhere on Pulsechain. Shell Gates, to see him getting called out for being a complete and utter cunt. Oh, fucking hell. This motherfucker will shill anything if for a couple of bucks. Like, I don't even think he's too ashamed of just saying that. But yes, I agree. Sweet. Stay away from anything that says pump fun. No Hexy Bastard launched one before as well. So yes, absolutely. Fuck that. I have not played with any of that shite at all. So yeah, the beautiful, beautiful Pulsechain chart. Will we get our day in the sun? All right, let me actually have a quick look here. Dollar cost crypto, DOLLARCOST, dollar cost crypto. Now, fuck this. Where is this stupid fucking bullshit post I seen today? It's funny how much engagement certain things get. Maybe it's not here. Oh, I can't find it. Anyway, he put up a post saying that the court case was going to get dropped any day. And loads and loads of people sharing it, commenting, saying, where are you getting this news from? Or just opinion? And it's absolutely 100% just opinion. So people talking about 90 days and all this carry on, that the 90 days to get the dismissal. 90 days to get a dismissal. And yeah, that's just not even a real thing. You know, the aim for 90 days. So, oh, look, there we go. 31 viewers on that channel and a few on the other channel. 41 viewers at the minute. Welcome, everyone. I suppose I should pull that comment down, Shrey. We're shelling a token that we don't even really know what it is. The the wonders of crypto. Where is PDI? Because PDI was leading the way in the game for months. It was just slightly ahead of UFO all this time. But the last week or so, it's just because it's here. The run up for PDI was harder than the run up for, let's have a look, November. Shit, sorry. The run up for P-Day was harder than UFO. So yeah, maybe not that much better. The drop was slightly harder, and the pull back up is not quite as high. So you've seen from this is higher. You've seen in the UFO chart, we've gone back up about 8.5x, up to about 8.5x from the November lows. Whereas UFOs continued on up sort of to this sort of 10x level again. So that's where the difference is. Pulse Wrap Bitcoin giving PDI a run for its money. Yeah, honestly, it was really fucking awesome to see Richard Hart sharing all the P copies. I know it doesn't. It is what it is, but it was just good to see him shilling that after all this time. He gave Pete or Pulse Rap Bitcoin a shout out by itself. But yeah, um, I really hope everybody that's been playing this game, anybody playing this game would have been on Pulsechain for a fucking damn long time. And if you didn't pack a half decent sized bag of PDI or at least some Pulse Wrap Bitcoin, um, it would be a real shame to not have had some of those just to catch. Like even back in November, you had all this time, look at this, all this time just to get a little bag. Fucking unbelievable how long to get a little bag before this. And the narrative that we'll have now. Feels like there's 6 core coins after that post. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. There was a PAV is another one that does seems to pump really well. PAV. All right. Okay. Right. We've covered enough because I'm going to do another Titan X stream after this one. We're going to talk about all the things going on there today. The community over there are trying to get 1 million impressions on X. So we'll get it. I don't want to keep harping on too long about absolutely nothing. Let's see. Bad sports in the house. I bought 1 mil for $20 a pop. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. I thought Ray was talking to himself there. He does that most of the time because, from what I see, nobody else seems to listen. I'm here a lot of weeks chatting to myself. Come on, pat myself in the back. Round of applause for this is episode 31 of Pulse Wars Power Play. Some weeks I've been here when nobody else was. All the way fucking through the doldrums. So bad sports here in the chat earlier at the start of the show. I was actually starting to talk about some of these other coins on Pulsechain. Some of these ones that we've been looking at, looking at lately. Cyrus launched the other day, not performing just as well as some of its brothers and sisters. KORD fairly new, and the Orion Directive wanting to do a PTGC type UFO type run here. The highs just keep getting higher. So going to be some epic stuff coming up in this show in the coming weeks. I'm actually hoping to do some. I want to talk to a couple of people about launching while we're on stream some week and doing a wee live launch. Now that we're back and having party time on Pulsechain. So bear that in mind. You know anything about that Inferno token? I wonder if that's still... Look at this, Bad Sports. Some motherfuckers have launched Inferno. Oh, look at this. Inferno on Pulsechain. Inferno, a Phoenix Protocol amplifier. I wonder, is this... Phoenix Protocol. Oh, I wonder, is that fucking Callum? I wonder. He's got the logo. I wonder if they got why did they put the logo up but no website? Let's see. Inferno. Smoldering embers, innovation blazing. Sounds like a load of balls, in fairness. Maybe there's another Phoenix. I know who it is now. Oh, super duper. Right. DM me, Ray, if you're buying. I can't buy at the minute, so stick a few million pults in it for me. All right, let's go and have a look at what's happening in Pulse Wars. Stop sharing. We'll get the Pulse Wars DAP up. Actually, let's quickly look at the Pulse Wars spreadsheet first. Let me open this up. I want to get a look at the schedule. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2. Okay. 2 seconds here, folks. Get this. Remove. Present. All right. So, looks like it's sneaking at the minute. All right, we're not covering. We're not talking about that anymore. No more. 300. 200. Okay, so we have been playing now we are almost at the end of round 3. So round 1, 2, and 3 were all 4 weeks long. Now we start to shorten the rounds. So the next 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds are going to be happen over the next 3 months. So in the next 3 months, we're going to get really down into the nitty gritty of the game. So 3 months, what does that give us in terms of Pulsechain pumpage? We're hoping, people thought the bull run was going to start kicking in early in mid-December. Didn't happen. People thought it was going to kick off at the start of January. Didn't happen. Midway through January, didn't happen. Midway through Jan, everybody was then starting to say the bull run starts in February. I've seen a couple of graphics being shared with these boxes of green months ever since time of crypto began, and now we're calling for the bull run to start in February. Maybe it's just never going to happen, but February, March, April, 3 full months before we will run through these next 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. Where can the price of Pulse be by that time? Or if we start to gather in some other coins for the prize pool, hopefully they can catch some pumps and we can start to get some real juicy shit happening in the game over the next 3 months. So interesting stuff to look at here. We still currently have 256 players in the game. Come this weekend and beginning round 4, that we'll be down to 128. Now, that 128 players will have, there'll be a 1 in 128 chance of winning that top prize. And it's still going to be, 3 months, 4 months. You're still looking at about 4 to 5 months time for Pulsechain to pump and more players to come in. So at the minute, you can, before the end of this, before the weekend, before Saturday. So round 3 ends at 3 p.m. this Saturday. That's when we eliminate 128 players and get left with 128. You can still join in and add in on top of these 128 people that will be in round 4. At the minute, it costs 3 million Pulse to buy a new NFT to join in the game. As we go down the rounds, the price to re-enter or join in will go up and up and up. And what I obviously hope is that as the prize pools go up in value, these odds of winning will start to look very, very attractive for people that want to come in and speculate and play the game. Somebody looking going, I think if I enter here in the last 16, I might at that stage have a chance of winning 50 grand, 100 grand just for buying an NFT, and you're only competing with the 16 people that are left in. So there's a lot of real speculation to come as we whittle down through these sort of few rounds over the next 4 to 5 months. And the game is always designed to do that and play out that way. So 2 things. If looks like you're getting eliminated this weekend, you can pay 2 million Pulse to re-enter ones that have already been eliminated, or you can pay 3 million Pulse to buy a new NFT and join in for round 4. So remember the price of minting and joining will go up and up and up each round. So you're still getting a good cheap entry at this time if you can join in and perform well and fight your way down to these sort of final places. So let's get rid of that. And we'll bring up the DAP quickly. I always end up going way over time and these things just start talking too much. Let's see, share screen. The DAP. Okay, so this is me looking at the #1 NFT. So first place in Pulse Wars is currently this NFT here, number 309. And it is holding all UFO. So we're looking at the chart and you can see holding all UFO. And this person has used the boost function in 2 of the 3 rounds so far. And they're in first place. So yeah. The person at least knows the fact they're playing, the fact they've used their boosts, they are aware and they know what they're doing. That's one clever motherfucker. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh, he's giving it the wink. He's giving it the wink. Oh, nice. All right. So let's have a look at the leaderboard and see what else is going on. So you see here ends in 3 days, 17 hours and 18 minutes. We have got 284 entrants in total. So that was obviously the 256 plus there was about 30 rebuys and new entries. So only 128 of these 284 entrants are going to make it through. Now, boosts are so fucking important. And you can see here, this person in first place has used 2 boosts. This person in second place, I'm going to say it's UFO. I could be wrong. Yeah, UFO. They've used 3 boosts and obviously haven't got just the boosts haven't. You've got a chance of getting a 1%, a 2%, a 5%, or a 10% boost. So this person's on the ball as well. They've boosted every round. They know the value of what they're holding here, and they also know the value of boosting and not missing out on that. So those players in first and second place are being pretty damn smart so far. Let's see if the people below them are. You can tell by if the values start to all look the same, then you know they're holding the same thing, but they're not using the boost. So all these NFTs, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NFTs are all holding. I'm going to take a guess that they're all holding UFO and that none of them have used the boost function. Yeah. So none of them have used the boost function. Now, it's important to realize and know if you're playing this game, because here's a fact. People have minted these NFTs and forgot about them, didn't care about them. There was a lot as well airdrop to people who maybe didn't even bother to pay attention to what they got or what they're holding. So whenever we pass through each round, there will be a time frame for you to claim your rewards. At the minute, those rewards need to be claimed within 2 weeks. So the game round 3 ends on Saturday. You will have 2 weeks to claim your rewards. If you do not claim them, they will go back into the reward pool and will be used again to add the funds to the next rounds. We don't want this we don't want to waste the prize pools for people that aren't paying attention or people that aren't playing or people that aren't even looking at their NFTs. So 2 weeks to claim, and I'll show the leaderboard and how that works at the end. So we've seen, we'll have a quick look at what is in second place. If all those are kind of joint, those boosts are the difference between making it through a round and not making it through a round, especially when you get a little bit further down. So we'll go back to the leaderboard and see. So these are all the same. And I'm going to see. So 9, this one here. So this is going to say it's probably P-Die. Trade now. P-Die. Yep. P-Die. And this one has been boosted in 2 of the 3 rounds so far. So again, it's good to see that the players at the top are engaging and they're using the boosts to their advantage. So P-Die, Teddy Bear, UFO, all the best performing coins in the game. Now let's have a quick look at my 10 NFTs that I started off with. 10 NFTs that I began with here. I sent one to somebody when I re-entered it as a giveaway. Up to 75 people tuned in tonight. Cheers, everybody, for being here. We'll filter out the ones that are actually in the game. So looks like I'm not making it through round fucking 3. I will have to start re-entering here. So Citizen 37 is holding PHEX, PDI, Inc., and Mafia. I kind of need PDI to go on a tear here over the weekend. If I look at the PDI, I can click this and it'll bring me through to the chart. We need to see PDI make that kind of pump for me to get this one into the top 128. We need to see PDI make that run, that run back. That's the wrong chart. That's bringing up the wrong chart. Let's speak to the devs. That's bringing up the pulse chart. Just did that before. Let's see. Hold on. Oh yeah. I need to get them to change that link. But yeah, we need to see PDI do a run. But the rest of this week, or all my NFTs here are getting eliminated. Disaster. Although I've still got 2 trades here. I wonder what I could do. Yeah. Just looking. Sell PHEX, sell Mafia, go all in PDI and just pray for a PDI pump this weekend. 78 people here. If you're not playing Pulse Wars, fucking get in the game. app.pulsewars.io. You can come and mint some NFTs and play this amazing game built for the Pulsechain community. We've been playing for 3 months now while you've been sitting scratching your ass. So come and play my NFT. So if you have been playing and you've had some eliminated, if you toggle your active NFTs, go to eliminated, boop, I can rejoin with all these NFTs. They will cost me rejoin. It'll cost me 2 million pulse to rejoin with any of these NFTs. I need to do that before Saturday to be eligible to join in round 4, which will begin. We have I think it's about a 72-hour break between rounds. There is a 2-day break, and then there is a 24-hour / 1-day period where you can do all your pre-game trades before we start round 4. So I'll have to rejoin with a couple of these. Don't know if I fancy my chances on a one-off. Rejoin them with a one-off. The only thing is, and here's a little bit of alpha in it, that if you do rejoin with a maxi or a native, if you imagine, let's take Pulse X, for example, okay? All the natives that were playing the game that held Pulse X have been eliminated. At the time, in some of the previous rounds, Pulse X hadn't pumped enough to get any of those natives that were Pulse X in to the top of the leaderboard. So they've all been eliminated. I can't think off the top of my head which other ones did. I just knew that I had a Pulse X one that was on the verge of either making it through the round or getting eliminated. And I tried to boost it to get it through, but it just wasn't enough. So I know that there are no single portfolios of Pulse X in the game. So there could be, you could mint something like a Pulse X that goes on to absolutely rip harder than everything else in the second half of the bull run. I'm not saying that will. It's just that Pulse X is the only one I can think of off the top of my head that I know that's been guaranteed that it's been eliminated. On the maxi side as well, again, I know for a fact that the maxi Titan X's got eliminated last round. So they were one of the top performing portfolios in round 1. They did okay in round 2. And in round 3, they did really good in round 1. They all got eliminated in round 2, and there are none of them in round 3. That's why I tried to take advantage with my NFTs The couple of NFTs that I had in the game, I tried to go all in Titan X, hoping that Titan X would maybe go on a tear and get that back into, the top half of the table. So there is, that's a little bit of alpha there that if you do mint again or join in with a native, if you're lucky, you could get something that performs really well that, has already been eliminated and nobody else will be holding something like that. So good luck. So yeah, 2 million pulse if you want to rejoin. We'll quickly take a look at Pulse Wars NFTs, 823 minted, and at the minute then they cost 3 million pulse for brand new NFTs to join in. So there's currently 671 million pulse in the prize pool. The winner gets I'm thinking about 33% of that as we run through the game. So one last thing before we call it a day here is just the leaderboard. Come this Saturday, if you find yourself in these top 128 victors, whenever the round ends, this leaderboard here will disappear. This will disappear and it will be shown in previous rounds, just the way rounds 1 and round 2 are. So it will show the same thing, total entrants. And when you click see winners, so when it'll show you the winners list. It'll show you round 2 how many victors there were. So in this winners list for round 2, there would be 256 NFTs you could look through. So obviously when we come to Saturday here, this will be round 3. It'll say 128. It'll have 128 NFTs in the winners list, and you can toggle your own out. So I had 2 NFTs that made it through. 2 NFTs and I had 1 rejoin. And this part here, reward not available. So whenever we come to looking at this for round 3, there will be rewards available. So when you click my NFTs, this will be active as a click to claim. And it will be, you can see here the rewards. So there are 52 million pulse shared between these 128 players. It's about 411,000 pulse each. And you only have 2 weeks to claim that. If you don't bother to come in, go to your rewards and claim it after 2 weeks, whatever the balance is left in the reward pool will go back in to the prize pool. And again, then from there, that will get dispersed out in the coming rounds 4, 5, 6, and on. So that's it for tonight. No more questions in the chat. I have another stream to go and pop onto here now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Another Pulse Wars show. Next week we will be covering the game. We'll be starting off round. We'll be checking about who's claimed their rewards, who hasn't claimed their rewards. Maybe looking at some moves that might look good in the game. And then we'll also be starting to cover a few more coins that I'm DJing into and keeping on top of all the things that's going on the wonderful world of Pulsechain. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're interested in what's going on Titan X, tune in to the weekly Blaze in 1 minute's time. I'll be on there going through what the hell is going on in the Titan X community. So have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you all next week.